What's up, DramaLoop fam? Get ready for a whirlwind of the biggest stories hitting the headlines. We're kicking things off with a monumental night in boxing where Terence Crawford etched his name in the history books with an absolutely dominant performance. Then, we're heading to the political arena as former Senator Joe Manchin sits down with the hosts of The View to explain his controversial decision regarding Kamala Harris. And the reasons behind his stance are heating up the conversation. And speaking of The View, Ana Navarro is weighing in on Donald Trump's reaction to the tragic shooting of Charlie Kirk, delivering a powerful take on why she's not surprised by his response and what it says about his character. Finally, we're diving back into The View as the panel dissects the national response to Charlie Kirk's shooting, contrasting the statements of Donald Trump and Utah Governor Spencer Cox, and exploring the deeper societal issues at play. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let's go. Boxing history shattered in Las Vegas. Terence Bud Crawford didn't just win a fight Saturday night at Allegiant Stadium. He conquered boxing history itself. In a masterful display against Saúl Canelo Álvarez, Crawford secured a unanimous decision victory, snatching all 4 super middleweight titles: WBA, WBC, WBO, and IBF. This monumental win makes Crawford the first male fighter in the four-belt era to achieve undisputed champion status in 3 different weight classes, a feat previously only matched by Claressa Shields on the women's side. Moving up from junior middleweight, Crawford, now 41-0 with 31 knockouts, showcased unparalleled skill, neutralizing Canelo's power and size with surgical precision over 12 rounds. The star-studded crowd, including Magic Johnson and Mike Tyson, witnessed a performance that proved skill, ring IQ, and patience can indeed triumph over raw strength, leaving the boxing world buzzing about a potential rematch. The boxing world is electrified, with fans and analysts debating Crawford's place in boxing's pantheon. The massive payday for both fighters, with Canelo reportedly earning $100 million and Crawford $50 million, underscores the event's magnitude, but the ultimate question remains: will we see a rematch between these two titans? Don't go anywhere, because the political landscape is about to get interesting with a crucial interview from Capitol Hill. Next, we're breaking down why Joe Manchin refused to back Kamala Harris. Manchin explains his stance on Kamala Harris. Former West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin recently appeared on ABC's The View to clarify his decision not to endorse Vice President Kamala Harris in the 2024 election. When pressed by co-host Ana Navarro, Manchin pointed directly to Harris's support for eliminating the Senate filibuster as his primary objection. He argued that the filibuster is a crucial safeguard for the minority party, preventing a simple majority from enacting policies without broader consensus, a system he believes is vital for legislative stability and preventing policy whiplash. Manchin, who registered as an independent after leaving the Democratic Party due to what he described as partisan extremism, reiterated his commitment to finding common ground and putting country before party. The conversation highlighted a significant policy disagreement that ultimately shaped Manchin's electoral decisions. This interview has sparked considerable discussion online, with many analyzing Manchin's independent streak and its implications for future political alliances. His departure from party lines continues to be a major talking point in political circles. But the drama doesn't stop there. We're staying with The View for a fiery take on political reactions to a national tragedy. Next up, Ana Navarro's blunt assessment of Donald Trump's response to Charlie Kirk's shooting. Ana Navarro on Trump's reaction to Charlie Kirk's killing. During a discussion on The View, host Ana Navarro addressed the ongoing fallout from the assassination of Charlie Kirk, particularly focusing on former President Donald Trump's response. Navarro stated that she was not disappointed by Trump's reaction, explaining that it was entirely consistent with his past behavior during times of national shock. She contrasted his approach with that of other leaders, like the governor of Utah, who she felt made more unifying statements. Navarro recalled Trump's muted response to the murder of former Minnesota House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband, noting his dismissive attitude when asked about reaching out to officials. For Navarro, Trump's consistent pattern of prioritizing his own narrative over national unity in moments of crisis is not surprising, but rather a defining characteristic. The hosts of The View debated the role of political rhetoric in such events, with Navarro emphasizing that while she may find certain viewpoints abhorrent, the weapon in America should be debate and free speech, not violence. The discussion has ignited conversations about accountability and leadership during periods of heightened political tension. And the debate continues. We're staying with The View as they dissect the broader implications of political rhetoric and violence. Next, we'll hear their contrasting views on the response to Charlie Kirk's shooting. The View tackles political violence post-Charlie Kirk shooting. The View panel engaged in a robust discussion following the shooting death of Charlie Kirk, contrasting the responses of Donald Trump and Utah Governor Spencer Cox. Whoopi Goldberg presented clips of Trump blaming the radicals on the left and Cox advocating for de-escalation and unity. The co-hosts, including Alyssa Farah Griffin, largely favored Cox's message, but expressed pessimism about its widespread adoption, highlighting that political violence transcends party lines. Griffin argued that acknowledging the role of radicalization, social media algorithms, and societal disconnection is crucial to addressing the problem. Sarah Haynes echoed this sentiment, quoting Dr. Vivek Murthy on the decline of community and purpose. Sunny Hostin critiqued Governor Cox's comment about hoping the victim wasn't one of us, suggesting it inadvertently downplayed homegrown extremism, which former FBI Director Christopher Wray identified as the primary domestic terrorism threat. Ana Navarro reinforced the idea that violence is never the answer, regardless of political persuasion, emphasizing that debate and free speech are the true American weapons. This conversation has spurred significant public dialogue about the root causes of political violence, the impact of social media, and the responsibility of leaders to foster unity rather than division. Many viewers are reflecting on the need for greater community engagement and a rejection of polarizing online content. That's all the breaking news for now, but we'll be right back with a lightning round recap of today's top stories. Don't go anywhere. And that's a wrap on today's DramaLoop. We saw Terence Crawford make boxing history, Joe Manchin explain his political stance on Kamala Harris, and The View hosts tackle the complex issue of political violence and leadership responses. What a show! Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more breaking news and deep dives, ring that notification bell so you never miss an update, and drop a comment below telling us your biggest takeaway from today's stories. You can also follow us on all our social media platforms for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.